Shopper training, accounting distribution. An accounting distribution is required for each order you place. This information will determine the workflow of your order, taking it to the individual or individuals who have GFA or signing authority for the chart field you use. This will also inform accounts payable of which chart field to charge when they receive an invoice for your order. When you click on the Accounting Distribution tab, you will see 3 fields you need to populate. Click on the Edit link. The first required field is Accounting Distribution Shortcut. This is where you will insert the activity or project number for this order. Shortcut is a key word in this title because as you add the activity or project number, the system will be able to expand that out to the rest of the chart field. You can see this by clicking on the Recalculate link in the lower right-hand corner of the window. Please note that you are able to use any active activity or project number in the university system. The safety lies in the fact that UShop recognizes who has GFA for that number, and a request to approve the order will be sent to the correct approvers. So, if you inadvertently type in the wrong activity number, the requisition will be sent to the persons with GFA on the activity you actually typed. They should recognize that this is not their order and send it back to you. Next, you will fill in the account field. If you are not sure of which account to use, you may click on the Select from All Values and search by keywords. Note, the Select from All Values link appears only after Recalculate has been clicked. Next is the Allowable/Unallowable field. Type the number 1 for allowable if your purchase can be considered part of the university's overhead and be reimbursed with federal dollars. Type a 0 for unallowable if your purchase is not considered part of the general overhead. In UShop, the Allowable/Unallowable field should always be populated when using an activity number, Business Unit 1, and an expense account. It should never be populated when using a project number or any other account type. The system will give you a warning if this field is left empty. Heed this warning if you used an activity number. Ignore it if you used a project number. Click on Save at the bottom of the window. You have now created the header accounting distribution. This applies to the entire PO unless edited by the PO product line. You may click on the Edit link on the header accounting line to add a split or otherwise edit the line for the entire PO. Click on Add Split. The system will produce a second distribution line identical to the first. You may edit the pertinent fields and add additional account distributions as needed. In the drop-down menu in the upper right-hand corner of the window, select the way you want the money divided between the multiple chart fields, either by % of price, % of quantity, or amount of price, and fill in the fields on each line accordingly. Use caution if you select amount of price because of 2 reasons. First, even though you specify a dollar amount, the system will revert this to a percentage when an invoice is paid. Second, if you select amount of price at the header level, you will not be able to edit any accounting distributions at the PO product line level. A good rule of thumb is to use the header to provide accounting information if it is the same for the entire PO. Edit the accounting at the PO line level if accounting varies per line. If you want to edit the accounting information by line, click on the Edit link on the line in question and follow the steps discussed above. Note that an additional option to divide funds is offered at the line level. Note that you also have the option to split an accounting distribution at the PO line level. When you edit accounting information at the line level, the system will give you a message. Accounting distribution has been overridden for this line. While the unedited lines will have this message, accounting distribution, same as header. The shipping and accounting information are the minimum requirements to prepare a cart to submit. The system will indicate that your order is ready to submit. However, in the next videos, we will look at a few optional functions that may be very helpful.